Hi, and welcome to my Physical Activity Intervention Program for EHR 331, Exercise, Health and Disease. The goal of this intervention program was to increase my participants' physical activity and reduce the sedentary behaviours in order to reduce any risk factors which are associated with aging and physical inactivity. My participant is a 60-year-old female retiree, standing 178 centimeters tall, weighing 104 kilograms, and with a waist circumference of 108 centimeters. Her height and weight, according to the adult pre-screening system, indicate a BMI of 32.82. However, overall, my participant does achieve the recommended 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity recommended by the Australian guidelines for adults aged 18 to 64. According to ESSA and the other relevant information gathered on my participant, a BMI of 32.82 indicates she falls into the obese category and therefore at increased risk of chronic diseases. This includes type 2 diabetes, which my participant is at moderate risk of developing, osteoporosis, which she has a family history of and has been diagnosed with in the past. This, coupled with her being over 60 and her current sedentary lifestyle, and also cardiovascular disease, which her age and obesity indicate a potential for. Prior to this intervention program, my participant was informed of all the potential benefits and risks associated. She was also referred to a GP and a dietitian. The intervention program is broken down into 4 3-week cycles to better manage and review the program. Cycle 1 establishes a baseline of physical activity which meets the Australian guidelines for her age category, along with ensuring that she's using correct exercise techniques throughout her physical activity, be this with a personal trainer or in exercise classes. Introducing active stretching to offset some of her sedentary behaviours will also help. This could be as simple as walking lunges around a table. In Cycle 2, we seek to increase her step count by 10% through walking, be that walking to the shops or walking the dog. Transition from one-on-one personal training sessions to over 50s classes with like-minded people. Incorporating a high frequency of active stretching will also break up her sedentary behaviour. Cycle 3. This includes introducing social walking groups, again with like-minded individuals, to break up those prolonged sedentary periods, will further increase her step count by 10%, and administer some resistance and strength training using free weights aimed to improve posture. Cycle 4. A final increase of 15% to her step count will introduce some targeted strength training and mainly assess and value the program going forward. This intervention program aims to reinforce the social cognitive theory of planned behavior, that self-knowledge and belief are influencing factors for active behavior. Therefore, regular monitoring, goal setting, and constant communication and reinforcement will encourage and promote ongoing behavioral changes. The goals of the program are to increase physical activity and reduce sedentary behavior. Increasing physical activity through aerobic activities will assist in the reduction of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. Ways to do this include increasing the percentage of step counts, working toward that recommended daily 10,000 steps, walking, as this is the favored form of physical activity by the participant, and exercise classes including balancing and bones, social walking groups, over 50s classes, and personal training. The other goal is to reduce sedentary behaviors. You can do this through social groups, as this helps with the motivation to keep active. These include walking groups, exercise classes, as said above, over 50s, and balance and bones. Also the introduction of active stretching. This will aid with balance and stability, flexibility and strength. It will also help interrupt those sedentary periods and help offset the loss of muscle mass and muscle strength caused through osteoporosis.